who in the world is that masked singer bringing cowboy flair to pop culture? Hey, it's Leah, eager to delve into some fascinating storytelling.
And I'm Garrett, ready to ride this topic into the sunset. Welcome to Laid Back Learning with Leah and Garrett. Today, we're talking about the enigmatic country music sensation, Orville Peck. So, here's a fun little story for you all. One day, I'm in my workshop, kind of sanding down this piece of wood for a project. I decided to play some music, and this deep, resonant voice comes over the speakers. Honestly, I thought I'd somehow queued up an old Johnny Cash track by mistake. Turns out I was listening to Orville Peck's Dead of Night. That voice, man, it really pulls you in.
That's so wild. Yeah, his voice does have that classic country feel, and it's amazing how his sound is refreshingly modern at the same time. What struck me most was seeing his image, masked and all. It's not every day you find a country musician with such an enigmatic persona. Let's set the scene for our listeners before we dive deeper. Okay, here we go. From the top, Orville Peck is the stage persona of Daniel Petu. Born in Johannesburg, South Africa, he's become a fascinating figure in the music scene thanks to his unique blend of country and modern pop influences. And that mask, it's like a magnetic veil full of mystery and allure.
Totally, Leah. And let's not forget his journey into the backbone of his persona. Daniel started with the Canadian punk band New Sensei. Crazy to think how those punk roots inject a certain grit into his country music, kind of like mixing vinegar with honey. It keeps things interesting, right?
Absolutely. And it's worth noting his theatrical edge, too. He pursued acting in London back in 2014, which clearly comes through in his mesmerizing performances. You can see how his upbringing and varied experiences shape his music. There's wanderlust, cultural duality, and a strong storyteller's thread.
All right, let's roll on. His debut album, Pony, which dropped in 2019, really set the stage for him. Those introspective lyrics combined with his fringed mask caught the world's attention, adding that aura of mystery. People couldn't help but be drawn to the stories he weaved through his songs.
And then there's Show Pony, released in 2020 during a time of significant social movements. He even delayed its release to stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement. It shows how connected he is to broader issues, leveraging his platform for more than just music.
Exactly. What also boosts his fan base is collaborating with big names, like that track with Lady Gaga on her Born This Way anniversary album. It's like he's expanding his reach, bringing his iconic style to even larger audiences.
Not to mention, as a queer artist in a genre not always recognized for its diversity, Peck's visibility is imperative. He's reshaping the narrative, and that's incredibly powerful. His appearance on RuPaul's Drag Race last year emphasized his cultural influence and connection with LGBTQ+ communities.
Totally, and all of this contributes to the big question everyone had for the longest time. Who really is this masked cowboy? For a while, media and fans were relentlessly piecing together clues about his true identity. Once confirmed he was Daniel Petout, it only fueled their fascination. What do you think, Leah? Would he have found the same success if he hadn't embraced such mystery?
I actually think the mask and mystery built a platform for his music itself to shine. People were drawn to the narrative before unpacking the voice and the stories he told. Had he revealed his full identity from the get-go, he might have been just another face in the crowd, and that's just me thinking out loud.
I'm with you. There's something about the anonymity that keeps us pinned and waiting for the next reveal. It's become part of who he is in pop culture, like an art piece that compels you to take a closer look. It's like a unique kind of interaction with the audience.
What's the buzz on that? I'd love to see a documentary or a biopic, really diving into the life and artistic evolution of Orville Peck. It could uncover how he's breaking barriers and influencing so many with his genre-defying music.
On to the next thing. We should give our listeners a reason to explore this topic. It's important to study artists like Peck because they're challenging genre boundaries, influencing cultural identity, and showing us how music can innovate beyond norms.
So there's your big picture, and that's where we'll leave it for now. Artists like Peck remind us that music is a vast landscape, ready for exploration. Keep exploring those musical mysteries.
Stay curious, folks. Till next time on Laid Back Learning.